Every bow hunter's dream is that giant whitetail buck. And there's no better place in my mind than hunting the Grigsby in Illinois. We're headed back to Illinois, week 2. Let's see if Jamie can get it done.
The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Savage Arms, the definition of accuracy. And Field and Stream, where traditions begin.
We're back at the Grigsby. Jamie's up. I got my buck last week on the show. Great buck, was able to rattle him in. We're hunting right outside of Petersburg, Illinois on the famous Grigsby farm. Let's get this started. Big bucks, that's all I can say.
We're here at the Grigsby. It's like an Indian summer. It's been hot all day. We've been out helping them combine a little bit in the beans. They still got a lot of corn out. It's got so warm the Asian beetles are out. They're flying around everywhere. We're back in this spot where we had a lot of does come through this pinch area. We're just waiting on a big buck come. I got a text from Stroff. He says buck down. We'll see what he gets.
This time of year, you never know when that big buck's gonna show up or where he's gonna show up. It can happen anywhere. Literally, when you're hunting on this farm, every time you get in the stand, you have an opportunity at a world-class whitetail. There's no doubt about that. It's happened many, many times before on Savage Outdoors. Jamie finally hears something, turns around, looks up on the ridge, and he sees something he's been waiting on.
Well, we had some excitement right before dark, I can tell you that. Had a big one on the hill, and another one at us, so I don't know what was going on, but looking good. Oh, what's Mike got on the bad boy? Oh, he's been playing possum with us, hasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, one in the books, one in the books. One down, baby, that's a ticket.
I texted you when I said rattle, because I hit the horns together. And I was doing this number to look back, I looked up at Randy, he's filming me. He's actually got the camera on me, and I looked down and I'm like, whoa, whoa, putting the black magic horns, I'm holding them both. And I stuck them together, that Velcro strip I had on them. I sat them on the seat and I'm trying to be real still. I turn around, grab my bow, and I come around and he's walking right through that last hole. I drew back. I had to squat down and Randy's like, wait, I'm trying to get on him and it's the last hole and I try to stop him and he won't stop. I get louder and then I was just like, Brock, and he finally stopped and his head was in the bush and I shot him. He ran 20 yards over there and disappeared, and I thought he went down that deep ditch.
Yep.
So we're high-fiving, talking, doing our thing, and then I heard something, and I look back and I see him just go, we just fall over. We didn't even know he was still standing there. He only went 20 yards. Now you got to kill big ones. You see one or what?
Yeah, we saw it right after that. Stephen looks up on the hill and goes, hey, I see a big deer. And I squat down, I had to get all the way down the stand. I was looking up through there, and I could see he's got a good rack on him. I mean, a pretty big size rack, and he was kind of licking himself, and he wouldn't respond to nothing. So either he's got his butt kicked, didn't want to come down there for more, but I tried, grunting a little bit, rattling a little bit. And
this time of year, you never know what you're going to see on this farm. How many deer have we shot in a row here? I don't even know. We're going to have to go back. And Vinny and I were trying to figure it out, but it's consecutive because I've shot one every year. And
usually
we know of 3 on his birthday.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start doing one-day hunts at the Grigsby. I'm just going to show up on his birthday and go, I'm here for an evening hunt. Where am I going? It's gonna be a lot of pressure next year.
And have you ever went past 72 hours?
Last year I shot them on the 3rd afternoon. That's the longest
Yeah.
I'd ever gone.
Yep. Like I said, I'm rubbing Benny. I'm getting some of that luck on me here. Get that stuff rubbing on me, baby. Oh, man.
The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Field & Stream, where traditions begin. Hunter Safety System. Conquest Scents. Thermacell. Fusion Ammunition. Tough, accurate, lethal. Real Tree. Nature Blind. Bad Boy Buggies. True Glow. Wacom Broadheads. Spy Point, the world's best and most innovative trail and action cameras. Nikon Sport Optics. Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bow. Pete Shoe Dryer. And the Pile Driver, any powder, any time. Pile Driver Feeder by Wild Game Innovation.
America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
Field & Stream, where traditions begin. Trusted equipment and apparel available at Dick's Sporting Goods.
We're sitting here next to this big cornfield. They're going to combine probably tomorrow or the next day. So we got a ground blind about 30 yards away. Benny and Mark said they found some nice sheds here at 170 and 180 last year. So a couple big deer are definitely living in this area. We'll see what happens here as this front's moving in. It's supposed to bring in a lot of rain next 2 or 3 days. See if we can't get ahead of the rain, get us one down.
America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
Field & Stream, where traditions begin. Trusted equipment and apparel available at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Well, a couple days of pretty bad weather. I mean, it's warmed up, it's been raining. Jamie's been toughing it out though. He's been sitting through the rain, hunting hard, trying to get that opportunity, because all he ever hears me talk about is these Grigsby bucks. So he is trying everything he can to get on a good deer. We're gonna head to the taxidermist middle of the day and pick up a couple of my mounts from hunts in years past. Let's go check some of these deer out. It's gonna be like Christmas in here. I've got 2 big bucks from previous years. My 2011, 2012 bucks are mounted, and we're dropping off our 13 buck. Let's check these 2 out. I hope they look good. Yep, there's a few memories right there. That's 11 and that's 12. That was the buck that Benny and the guys had named Antique. He was a bit old, I think.
Yeah, super nice, mature Central Illinois bucks that just don't get much better than that. So Central Illinois, I mean, just like anywhere else, some of your big bucks are right, you know, next to subdivisions and stuff like this. This one was actually harvested just west of the airport in Springfield.
Yeah.
So
I've heard of some big deer being killed there over the years, so it
Yeah.
seems like that area produces some big bucks.
And this is a big, mature, beefy whitetail. We call these slobs. It's got everything.
Yep. What'd he score?
Yeah, you know, I think he's definitely mid 160s type, maybe a little higher.
I love coming in a taxidermy shop because you can see stuff like this. Look at the size of this deer. Look how wide that is. I don't even know where this buck came from, but it is a pure giant. That's over 20 inches inside spread. Crazy how big these are. And it's a little slow this year. He doesn't normally, when I come in here, he's got just his ceiling's just covered in racks, and he said this corn being in has slowed things down. So our hunt is no different than anybody else's hunt right now. Man, that's a big deer. There's a big one hanging right there too. That's a set of horns right there. That's a man right there. Big old dark rack too. I love the bladed brows and the splits like that. And that's why you come up here to be able to have a chance at bucks like this. That's just insane. So do you mind, if you don't mind, just telling us what the story is behind your skinning pole here and why you have everybody sign when they bring a buck in? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. I used to cape all the deers off the back of a truck, and my back couldn't take it no more, so I decided I think I needed a skinning pole to hang them up. It's a lot easier. And at the time, my dad, who was retired, he was 75, he used to kind of help me do all kinds of work around here and stuff when he had time, and come over to help me do the skinning pole. And I'm kind of a perfectionist, well, my dad's not, and you know, we would kind of bicker and at each other and stuff because I like things perfect, level. He didn't, and pretty much said, we're not building a church, let's get this done. So it's kind of funny. And he made a comment of saying, you know, I can't wait to see if this works. Well, he had passed away before it worked, before he even hung one deer up from a aorta aneurysm. And so I just went ahead and marked, you know, rest in peace, Dad, and the date on here. And then it just kind of clicked. You know, I thought I'd have all my hunters sign. That way, you know, in case he's looking down from heaven, he knows it's working. So that's the story behind it.
I guarantee it's working, and it's been working, and it's still working, because there's plenty of signatures on here for sure.
You know, I have all kinds of signatures. I got anywhere from 6-year-old kids' first deer that signed that can't even spell point. You got one down here. He spelled it. He was so young he didn't spell it correctly. And then I certainly have 75-year-old guys. I got TV hunters, just all kinds. And sometimes I think people just want to bring me a deer so they can sign the pole.
Well, another spot. Thanks, sir. There's definitely some memories on that wall. My 2011 Grigsby buck and my 2012 Grigsby buck. Let's take a look at these hunts. I mean, these are some real memories of some great bucks going down at the Grigsby.
Right.
Yes. Whew. we just shot. We just got a Grigsby giant. Caught a Grigsby giant. Yes. That's a same buck. Rent. We just killed him. Thank you, Lord. We just killed a dang giant at the Grigsby, because that's what we do at the Grigsby. He's gonna go down right there. Well done. How about it? Just stay quiet, but I think I hit him good, didn't I? I love the Grigsby. I love it here. It's giant.
America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crowned thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
Field and Stream, where traditions begin. Trusted equipment and apparel available at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Well, you got to hand it to Jamie. He has been hunting hard. I mean, I got lucky. I was able to kill my buck early in the week before this bad weather came in. He hasn't missed a single sit or a single hour in the tree. He's been hunting hard through all this rain. I'm hoping that he can get a chance at one of these giant Illinois bucks.
Yeah, the good thing is after this sit, we got a 5-point camera down there in the corner. I'm gonna pull that card and see what's on it. Now that was no, we need to be back here tonight in case a big one don't show up this morning.
Well, Jamie's hunting the same stand I killed my buck out of earlier in the week, and there are 2 huge scrapes right in front of the tree at about 15 yards. Gave Jamie some VS1, told him to definitely put it out. If a buck gets downwind of this, we all know what's gonna happen. He's gonna turn and come straight to it. And this buck reads the script.
We'll have rain for the next couple of days. We've only had one buck come through, but I tell you what, I really like this spot. Seems like everything feeds down to this small area, kind of pinches in here. in the rain, messing with that buck back and forth. Finally got him to come in. Started coming in. All of a sudden he got spooked. He just blew it in.
Illinois is my favorite state to bow hunt in. There's no doubt about that, and the Grigsby farm is one of the best whitetail properties I've ever hunted on. On this episode, we got to see my 2011 buck, my 2012 buck, two great hunts. And I love this last week of October, and I love it because you can call these bucks. They seem vulnerable to coming into the call just because they haven't got locked up with does yet, but they're definitely thinking about it. They're hitting their scrapes, and they're trying to find that first hot doe. All those bucks that I killed, even this buck this year, rattling him in, we've been able to call to these deer and get an opportunity at really world-class whitetails. This property is truly amazing. I can't wait till next year. We're going to be back hunting the Grigsby the same week. Thanks for watching Savage Outdoors. We'll see you next week, same time.
The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Savage Arms, the definition of accuracy. Nikon Sport Optics. Field and Stream, where traditions begin. Hunter Safety System. Elite Archery, the world's most shootable bow. Otis Technologies. Fusion Ammunition. Tough, accurate, lethal. Pete Shoe Dryer. Bad Boy Buggies. Nature Blind. Field and Stream, where traditions begin. Can Cooker. Spy Point, the world's best and most innovative trail and action cameras. Thermacell. Revolutionary Thunder Series turkey calls, only from Flextone. The Caldwell Deadshot Tree Pod. True bench rest accuracy from the stand. Campbell Cameras. Order your camera today and start enjoying the sport of filming hunts. Crossbreed holsters. Carry concealed. Carry comfortably. Carry the cross.
Hunting's good for us.